Alrighty, welcome back, boys and girls. It's your main math man, Mr. Shane, coming to you live from Walker Grant Middle School. And I want to get you guys started on this stations for this probability review. Again, we're going to be quizzing tomorrow. So make sure that you are at least practicing a little bit, going over maybe any notes or any ideas that you can have. That way, tomorrow, when people show up and they say, we have a quiz today, you won't be one of them. Alright, so it says, I'll do this first one, and I'll, again, go through it very quickly here. So it says, you roll a six-sided number cube. Again, that's just a die like that. Again, it's pictured there as well. You roll a six-sided number cube, and you flip a coin. Again, you have one side is heads, one side is tails. Are these events independent or dependent? Again, we'll take one at a time here. So we're seeing, okay, as you roll or flip these, are they affecting one another? Meaning, does one of these sides fall off of the number cube? No. Does one of the sides fall off of one of the coins? It does not. And so we know that these are independent. And then what does that mean again? Independent. That just means no change or no effect. Alright. And it says, what is the probability of rolling a number less than 3 and the coin landing on heads? So let's kind of back out a little bit here so you guys can see. I'll scroll up. Alright. So what does that sample space look like for our number cube first? So again, we have 6 sides. So I'm going to say, let me actually do it like this. Let's say this number cube, what does that look like? Well, it has 6 total sides. So it has a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. So those are the possible numbers that you can get. Of those numbers, how many are less than 3? And so I'm going to underline, I'm going to say, hey, I know that that one and that one are less than 3. So that means the probability, let's write over here, the probability of picking a number less than 3 is equal to, well, there are 2 out of the total 6 sides, and that is equal to 1/3. Separately, you can also say let's do a red. Let's say for this coin, again, a coin, it has 2 sides, so one's a little bit easier. One side is heads, another side is tails. Again, I draw these sample spaces so that way we can kind of see what we have. So again, there are 2 total sides, one of which is heads. So we'd say, all right, probability of flipping heads is 1/2. Again, these do not affect each other, so we don't need to worry about any numbers changing. And so we just take our 2 fractions and multiply them carefully. And so we say, all right, probability of getting a number less than 3 and getting or flipping a heads on a coin, again, is just those 2 multiplied together. Multiply the numerators, and so we say, all right, 1 times 1, that's real simple, is just 1, and then we do 3 times 2 is 6. Again, make sure you can show that fraction decimal percent form. So it'd say, all right, that decimal is going to be 0.166 repeating, which is just about 17%. Again, we round to that nearest hundredth or that nearest percent. Make sure you can answer these other ones for yourself. Again, you only need to do those remaining 5. Try them out, show your work, and you got this.